Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to HORAN Guitar. NIALL HORAN here, not the first time on this channel, you know about him. This time we have You Could Start a Cult, a great song that fits a guitar perfectly well here. We have simple chords and a strumming pattern that works for this song, so let's start this one up. We have a couple of chords to learn here. We have 7 chords, alright, so let's take a look at these chords. First, no need for any capo. We'll start with the C. So third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. We have E minor next, so that is open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. We have A minor, so that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. We have F, it's a bar chord, a bar here on the first fret over all strings, and then the rest will be third on A, third on D, and second on G. Then we have F version here. I would go with the F major. I think the real chord looks like this. It's much harder. I forgot the name of it, and it sounds very similar to the F major, but I think that is really the chord that's used for the song. I can show you both. First, starting with the chord I prefer, and I will suggest for the song. It's easy to grab, so that is the F major standard here. Third on D, second on G, first on B, and open E. That's the chord I suggest. I think the real chord is this one. So it's a F version, something like that. It's the third on D, first on G, first on B, and open E. All right. So I'm gonna show you where to play either of these chords, F major or the other F version there. But we have also 2 chords left there. We have starting with the G there. That is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. And the final chord is the D minor. So that is open D, second G, third B, and first E. Alright, so there you have the chord, guys. We have one strumming pattern that goes through the entire song. So let's start to learn that one, and we do that with the C, since that is the first chord. So grab the C, and one strumming around will be down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Alright, sounds very easy. It is, but you need to get a certain rhythm here for it. I'm gonna show you a couple of rounds of this sounding. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so you hear some downs and ups are emphasized more than others. Alright, so you're gonna play down, down, up, down. We're gonna start there to divide it into 2 different parts here. Will not later, but just for you to get the idea of how it sounds and to build it together. It will be down, down, up, down. So you emphasize the second down here. So down, down, up, down. Okay, so you emphasize in that way that you go more of a full downstroke on that down you want to emphasize, and the other downs and ups just chew a little bit on a couple of strings or so. So down, down, up, down. That's the first half, and then comes up, down, up. The first up here is in the same way emphasized, so you want to give it an extra kick there, and then down, up. And that's it. So first half was down, down, up, down, and then the second half up, down, up. So that up you're gonna turn a little bit extra there on the wrist to really kick it there, and then down, up in the end. So slowly it will be like this. right? And a couple of rounds, standard tempo. Right? So that's the rhythm. Now let's take a look at the verse that I actually played now. We have the verse here. It's a pretty long one, but we will split into two different parts, so to speak. They're very similar to each other. You're gonna go C, 4 string rounds, E minor 4, A minor 4, and F4. So that's the first half, okay? So C4, E minor 4, A minor 4, and F4. Then the second half will be very similar. It will be C4, E minor 4, A minor 4. So far it's the same, but then the last here will be a split. So F2 and then the F major or the other harder chord there for 2 as well. So it's 2 very similar rounds there. The only difference there is the F4 in the first round will be split in the second round between F2 and then the F major 2. All right. So that is the difference. And you're gonna play like that for 1 round only. Yeah, for this first verse. All right. Then we come to the chorus part there, and the chorus is playing the same way for both these choruses in this song. So nothing is different there. We're gonna play G1, A minor 1, and F2. That short chord progression you're gonna play for 2 rounds. So G, A minor, F2. Again, G, A minor, and F2. That's the first half of the chorus, and then you're gonna play D minor 1, A minor 1, and G2. And that chord progression, D minor, A minor, G, you're gonna play for 2 rounds as well. So it goes. Again, D minor, A minor, and G2. All right, so there you have the chorus. So just to summarize that one, we had pretty much 4 rounds in total of different chord progressions there. The first 2 will be G1, A minor 1, and F2. And the last 2 will be D minor 1, A minor 1, and G2. All right. Then comes the second verse. It differs a little bit from the first one. The only difference here is that you're gonna play the second half of the chord progression for the second verse here. So that means C4, E minor 4, A minor 4. Remember, everything the same so far, but then F2 and the F major 2. You only play that for the second verse, so it's half as long as the first one. Then after the second verse comes another chorus. We learned that by now. They are the same, both first and second. And after the second chorus comes an instrumental part. Here you're gonna play the verse play. So in the same way as you play the verse, but now play the part 1, okay? The start there in the first verse, which means C4, E minor 4, A minor 4, and F4. All right, so that is the instrumental part now, part 1 of the verse. Then after this instrumental part comes the third verse, all right, and you're gonna play in the same way as the second verse. That means you're gonna play just part 2 out of these 2 rounds in the verse there. So same as second verse, and that's how this beautiful song from NIALL HORAN, You Could Start a Cult, ends. So I hope this was educational, helpful, and if it was, please show me a thumb up there. It doesn't cost you more than 1 second, and leave a comment if you wish. And yeah, till next time guys, play tuned.